Hey yo guys, welcome back to DT Football, and this is your video number 2 of the day. I hope you guys are doing great. If it's your first time, please don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, comment and share. It's all free. It doesn't cost you a dime, and don't forget to turn on the post notification so you can know whenever I drop new content. There's a lot of Chelsea transfer news to go into, but I would like to talk a little bit about the Liverpool game. Rio Ngumoha, that boy, that Chelsea Academy boy. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Liverpool won 3-2. The game, respect to Newcastle and big up Newcastle because they were not scared. They brought the game to Liverpool right from the start, For most of the first half, Newcastle were playing Liverpool like they were not Liverpool. They took the game to them. It was all over the place, stretch. But at the end of the day, Liverpool won at the end. Yes, Rio won it for them late. It is what it is. They are the champions. It was really dramatic. And this was what Van Dijk had to say after the game. I'm very pleased for Rio. I mentioned to him before, hard work starts now. And he has to stay humble. I'm sure with the players we have, he will be back training hard tomorrow. That is it. I understand it's not possible for every kid to blow up in Chelsea. And Chelsea will not retain every academy boys. I know it's not possible for us. There will be some academy boys that will release or something, and they will blow up somewhere else where they are given chances. Rio left because he couldn't see a pathway for him in the Chelsea squad. Fair play to him. I'm really happy for him. I'm really happy for him because I really like the boy. I know he's a special player right from time. I'm just glad he's taking his chances with Liverpool and hopes he develops. Read the ceiling because he has a really high ceiling. Yes. And into Tracy transfer news, this is about Jackson. We have a lot of news about Jackson. The first one, it's understood that Chelsea still want around 80 million for Jackson and 40 million for Nkunku. Both have been training with the first team and not the bomb squad in case they get reintegrated. Because Chelsea know that those price, no one is trying to pay the price tag Chelsea has placed on Jackson and Nkunku. It's just, I understand the market right now, but we are trying to offload these players. Want some money. I know not being the bomb squad shows that Chelsea still value them or something. In my opinion, I would like Jackson to stay in that squad because I believe we need 3 strikers. We are playing 4 competitions this season. So, and you don't know how far we will go in those competitions. So, I would prefer Jackson to stay. So, Jackson, many clubs are involved. Bayern are in the mix. Then there is interest again from Newcastle. Interest from Aston Villa. So, several clubs are calling for Jackson. Let's see what happens. Newcastle definitely need a striker because they were suffering from not having Isak tonight. If they had Isak in that team, the game would be different and more balanced. You can see even after the red card, Newcastle were still playing well. They equalized 2-2, if not for Rio that came in and won it late. So it is what it is. They need a striker definitely. And Bayern Munich keep calling for Nicolas Jackson. They spoke to Chelsea again in recent hours. Bayern are just looking for someone to just hold it down for them. Team Musiala will come, then they can dispose you back. I don't think that's gonna work like that. I don't think so. And I don't want the situation whereby Chelsea will loan some players, then next season we are still back to the same conversation again when you don't have nothing to do with them or something. I don't want that kind of situation. And more, Newcastle have had a 50 million bid rejected for Wolves striker Jürgen Larsen and are understood to still be eyeing up Jackson. Nicolas Jackson could leave Chelsea permanently or on loan with an obligation for a permanent deal next summer. So definitely, if a player wants to move, he should just move. Someone like Jackson, when you start loaning him around, I believe if he doesn't perform when you loan him somewhere and it's not obligation to buy, the price will definitely come down. So that's that about Jackson. And more, Chelsea had planned to use any Villa interest in Jackson or Nkunku to make their own move for Morgan Rogers, but the Midlands club adamant is not for sale. Chelsea, you know. So let's move to Sterling. West Ham are exploring a move to sign Chelsea forward Raheem Sterling on loan as he closes in on a move away from Stamford Bridge. Chelsea are hoping to loan Sterling, and the player will be very near to stay in the Premier League and close to London. Fulham have considered a move for former England forward. You know, Chelsea are suffering from the big wage we are paying Sterling right now. That's why it's difficult to move him on like this. If Sterling was Sterling, apart from the wages, if Sterling was Sterling, the Sterling of Manchester City or Sterling of Liverpool, then, you know, if Sterling was Sterling, he would have gotten one of these big clubs, like knocking, many big clubs, I mean, knocking for him, like, bro, come to us, come to us. But, you know, they all know he doesn't have the legs anymore or something. So that's why it's really difficult to move Sterling on. And I saw Egbali was with their owner yesterday at the Fulham versus Manchester United game. Yes, Egbali was with their owner, probably discussing Sterling moves, I believe, and I hope. And more is about Disasi. I said Disasi is very close to joining Bournemouth. Agreement is getting closer. I will let you know soon about the fee and structure. That's Fabrizio. And more for Fabrice Hawkins. Sunderland are ready to send a formal bid for Axel Disasi. Bournemouth is also interested, and they can offer a loan with an option to buy, not mandatory. Two other clubs are monitoring. What's not mandatory? We want obligation to buy. Just buy these players and sort it out with them or something. How you want to use them is not Chelsea business anymore. Like, we don't need these players. Just buy them. All this loan, whatever. It is what it is. Let's move. Tyreek George. I said I would like this player to go on loan. Tyreek George, in my preference and my opinion, I believe loan will be really good for Tyreek George, and I believe he can still do something for our team. But it's like Chelsea have other plans, and I understand if they are trying to move George on a permanent deal. Definitely, that's because they want him to create a space for one of the players coming in case Nkunku and Jackson will not move. You know, Chelsea, according to the UEFA rule, because of the sanction for breaching the UEFA financial fair play, we have to sell one of the players Chelsea used during the UEFA Conference League knockout stage before we can register a new player. So I believe that's part of the reason why. Here's Roma keep working on Tyreek George as exclusively revealed on Saturday. Talks ongoing with his camp and Chelsea over the formula. Preference for permanent move. Bundesliga clubs also need with RB Leipzig and more in contact with player agents. Tyreek George is expected to leave Stamford Bridge permanently, according to Matt Law. You know, it is what it is. More, AS Roma director Frederick Massara is in London to meet Jadon Sancho agent, who is also Tyreek George agent. Wow. The main target is still Sancho, but Massara will be ready to close the deal for George as an alternative. Yes, just close the deal for George. Sancho said no. You guys are not paying him the bag he wants. Bro said no to you guys. Just move on. Get George maybe on loan or something, and please let us sign our players. And this is on Xavi Simons. Chelsea remaining on signing Xavi Simons until deadline day. RB Super Boss Oliver Mintzlaff was recently in direct contact with Chelsea regarding Xavi, who is reportedly agreed with Chelsea until 2031. However, Chelsea still waiting on offloads of Jackson and Nkunku. You know, this Xavi news, it's getting longer and longer, you know. I can't wait for us to move on players so we can get done with all these deals, you know. This is what it is. And more, the current expectation is that Simons and Garnacho will become Chelsea players. For sure, we are all waiting to, you know. And this about Palmer and Lavia. Chelsea are still waiting to find out the extent of Palmer growing problem, but there is still optimism that midfielder Romeo Lavia will be fit for selection after the international break. I'm just so glad that the international break is around the corner, you know. That way, both Lavia and Palmer, they can have time to rest and recover from their injuries, not going on international duties and all, you know. I'm sure Palmer needs it. With the last 2 seasons, he has been playing back to back. So I'm not surprised, you know. But you know, be firewood. So definitely, you are not a robot. It's normal. Your body breaks down sometimes, you know. So, and today, here is Palmer at the Notting Hill Carnival today. You know, disguising like that Jamaican man, you know, Vice Cartel. He was there today. It's really nice, you know, taking time off. And this is about Nkunku. Christopher Nkunku remains on the radar of Aston Villa and Leipzig as it stands. Both clubs prefer a loan. I don't want to hear this loan thing again. Loan, if I want to hear a loan, let it be loan with obligation. Loan. Chelsea have been insistent all summer. Any exit must have permanence. Don't they have hair? They should listen now. You have hair now. They said permanence. Get this player and do whatever you want with him. Please. And the last one. Do you think 12 points are achievable from these fixtures? We have Fulham. Then after Fulham, we have Brentford. After Brentford, we have Manchester United. After Manchester United, we have Brighton. Let me know how many points do you think we will accumulate from all these fixtures that I just mentioned, the next 4 fixtures. So, and this will be the end of the video for tonight. Please, if it's your first time, don't forget to subscribe. Smash the like button under. It's free. Comment. And please don't forget to share and turn on the post notification so you can know whenever I drop the next content. And I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow on the next one. Hopefully we will have closed some deals, you know. So you guys stay safe. Peace and love. And see you on the next one. Bye.